Hey everybody, welcome to session 4 of our Wayfarer Things Beyond Wonder campaign. So we're back. We're short Nate tonight, but we've got. Well, let's just introduce ourselves. We never do that. I feel like we should do that, right? Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
I'm Arian. I'm the GM.
I'm Jeremy.
Ashley.
Jay.
Yes.
All right. Cool. And I think we're gonna start in on the MagnaFab facilities where we left off, where Moses, Havard, and Sabrina murderized a big alien wolf creature thing, which was eating corporate security officers.
Well, they shrunk him.
Who's eating the rich?
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. They shrunk him. Yeah, we were catching Ashley up on last week. Havard shrunk the thing first, and we did actually shrink it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ballooned back up to size when it got killed.
Right,
so
right.
The illusion was broken.
Right. Okay. All right. So we're at the scene of that event. You guys were kind of around the corner from where you started, and you fought this thing and killed it. And there's just a big mess everywhere where the security officers went. Oh no, that's right. You came back. And you
we went to the place where we were going to meet what was his name?
Oh boy, I have to go into my
Slip whatever.
Slip Kajura. Yeah, but it was the character you were trying to meet is the guy that got you in here. Jinjoda. That's right, the green sort of insectoid person. So, last we left off. Who's running Moses? You are, Kess? Okay. Oh, you're running Moses. Oh, that's right. You want to do Kiran. Okay. And Sabrina. Okay. There we go. Oop. No. There you go. Okay. So you come back to the entryway, the tunnel kind of leading up with the little shaft with like the metal ladder. And you hear the kind of bleeps and bloops of security bots and people talking up at the top of the.
And wasn't there another? What didn't we hear like other like screams and stuff?
It's throughout the facility and gunshots. Yeah, which you now assume is
more of these
security forces being eaten by these things, and maybe the people who are maybe the union folk.
I mean, it seems like a solution to our problem. I think it'd be best if we just laid low. What do you guys think?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
I think we still need to find this slip. No, that's who we already.
No,
You haven't met Slip yet.
Okay.
Slip's like the union boss who.
Okay.
Yeah, who's kind of managing this takedown here.
Well, I think he's supposed to come to us. So, if we can just lay low and let this work itself out and wait for him.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, are you all just kind of talking amongst yourselves here?
I think so. I mean, I think it's hushed tones. I think.
Okay, going for hushed tones. Okay.
Stealth rolls.
All right. Okay. Hushed tones, by the way, is the name of your doo-wop group that you perform as on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's barbershop quartet.
Barbershop quartet. Yeah.
There we go.
I was going to say, first, something very important. I mean, he's going to go over to the corpse of the bug wolf.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to chop off its head with his broadsword, if he has.
Sure.
Roll for it, and then present that to Sabrina.
You go to chop off the creature's head, and as you get there, it's becoming sort of like translucent, and it's sort of fading away. Even the blood it left behind is sort of like disappearing.
So this beast is magic.
Yeah, give me you have Arcanum, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a blue Arcana? You
Blue,
do.
yeah.
Give me a test.
Okay. That's a shoot. Let's see. So that'd be off of lore, right? And then the bump. So 5-1.
You think this thing was summoned, actually? Some mage actually conjured this creature.
Well, I'll let the party know that. This is you got a mage afoot. Don't know if there's.
Is that lucky, like a rabbit's foot?
He's yeah. No, he'll be. Do I know? Do summoners have to be close by?
Kind of depends on the spell. Like for a really weak summoning spell, they'd have to be within like your effective magic range, which is usually only a few feet, right? Depending on the caster. But like a really powerful spell could keep them around for a while as long as you're alive, or as long as you kind of devote your spell use to it, for example. And that's probably what this is here. What it's doing down here in a fabrication facility.
Around.
Moses is gonna point us like, look, for all we know, this is part of Slip's plan, right? I mean, we don't know where these. We shouldn't interfere, I guess, is what I'm saying.
So,
More so than we already.
You had to kill the thing.
Yeah,
it was definitely like attacking you.
It was definitely going to eat one of us.
Yeah.
Whoever's the slowest, which is not Moses.
No.
Maybe he does have Strider though.
It would be me.
That is something you. I don't know if I mentioned this, but they look like they're grinning when you look at them. They look goofy, like from the front. They look like they have this big silly grin on their face.
Like they were made by Joker or something.
That's just
Space Joker.
the way nature made them. But this is obviously not a natural creature.
Right.
If it's
chimeric in nature, maybe.
Yeah, or just created with magic. Yeah. And we did like lore tests on these things, right? I think
we did.
Yeah, nobody came up with anything.
No.
Right. Okay.
All
right. Well, you hear the hatch open up, and you hear like the sound of boots on the ladder.
I'm gonna be ready. I mean, if so, I'm gonna have a shot trained on it.
Havard's gonna throw another invisibility down on the party, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you have another invisibility available to you?
Oh, is it?
It refreshes.
Yeah. Is it gonna be
hero cards refresh every session. Spell cards you have to rest.
Oh, okay. Like in story.
Meditate to regenerate him.
Just one, so he's out then.
Well, nevertheless, I'm gonna ready.
So the door is like basically just right here.
Yeah.
So is it all? Is it? Nope.
I mean, we are waiting for somebody, but we don't know who's coming down yet. So.
Yeah, there it is. The door is right there.
Yeah. Where? Wait, where?
Oh, no problem. It's right there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I can do that. I can do that anytime, anywhere. Okay. Look,
all right.
Look at this. That's you.
Be prepared. Be prepared.
Right. That's very good.
Yeah, I'm gonna train the
pistol out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're just waiting here at the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Everybody else? My blade out.
Okay. Sword out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. You see a guy, impact armored, shield on his back, like a big riot shield. Clonk, clonk, clonk. Heavy boots down the doorway, and he turns around and sees you, and immediately like, oh shit! He like didn't hear you, and he like whips out the shield, or is about to.
I'm gonna identify yourself, friend.
All right, let's do an initiative then.
Sure thing. God dang it, Moses. 9.
Oh, they got a 6.
He has 8 detect.
I got a 9 as well.
You got 9 as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
10.
10. All right, Havard, you're up first.
Wait. You will add a quarter?
Oh, damn it. Really? This from here?
So, we have to say hello, Addie.
Hi, Addie.
Hi, Addie.
I'll give you that quarter tomorrow. Probably more if you keep watching. All right. So he's slinging the shield out and going for his pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah, Havard, you're up first. Intense music.
Yeah.
Right.
See, we need Dan now. Dan would supply some
Intense music.
Yeah.
I miss having my baby elephant cue on, baby elephant walk on cue whenever anybody fails a stealth test. That was always handy. We should have that queued up. All right, so
All right. He's gonna.
It's Havard's turn.
He's gonna shrink them. See how that goes.
You're gonna shrink the guard. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And like all of his crap shrinks with that too, right?
Oh, does it stuff?
I don't know the gear does.
It's just like a kid playing with it.
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be them. Yeah, it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
I'm like daddy.
Well, you know, he'd have a hard time like holding a riot shield and a pistol, right? He'd
Right,
have to, like,
if he's like a quarter
choose one or
of
the
the size
other.
or something.
But
Yeah.
we have to see if it works
Yeah.
first.
So it's a versus, right? So yeah.
Yes.
You go up.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we can go up to
You're going against a 6-1.
6-2.
Got him.
Oh. Okay, well, sure enough, he reduces in size significantly, probably like close to 50%.
Yeah.
And his armor is now just sort of hanging off of him, and his sleeves are kind of like cast where his hands would be. And he's flopping around. The shield is sort of like falls forward. And he's like reaching for his pistol, but like his hand is where his like elbow would be, you know, and so he's just sort of like, I'm gonna kill you guys, and trying to like use the impact armor
He
as a
probably
belt.
has a really high voice now.
He probably does, yeah. His voice
His
is
voice
higher,
is-
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
kill you.
So
Yeah.
does he? I mean, does he say that?
Oh, what's the duration on the spell?
It's yeah.
50,
Actually, what's the
50
duration?
years.
I'll roll it. You don't necessarily
Oh, okay.
know what it is.
1d6 rounds.
Okay,
Okay.
I got it.
1d6 years.
26 years. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy your new life as a
3 foot tall
yeah.
peacekeeper.
3 foot tall. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a planet for you somewhere, dude.
He's not a peacekeeper. It says
Well-
to be a peacekeeper.
Oh.
Proxying. Okay.
Come
He's,
on.
he's a security guard.
Whose go is it now?
Well, that was. Do you do anything else? Or was that was that a 2-point action?
What did it say on the spell? It's activation 1. So
Oh, you got one more activation left.
yeah, I think he'll
I see
go
the
up
spell?
and yeah.
Thanks. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. All right.
Has Albert figured out what a pistol is by this point? I assume
Yeah. Oh,
he
yeah.
kind of knows it's
Yeah.
a bad
Yeah.
maker. You
Yeah.
know?
It's a bad maker.
So,
Hey, throw your bad maker over there.
All right.
Big
Not
dumb
a, it's not a
young.
widowmaker.
loud bad maker.
Yeah, he'll march up and kind of charge to try to take away.
You gonna disarm him?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
try
for
to
it,
go
go
for
for
a
it.
pistol.
Okay.
Disarm. So
No sweat.
he's just on 1 die.
That's all right. This guy's at a -4 bump. So
So he's up to a 4.
all right. Yeah. 1-1. Snake eyes. Okay, so you get over there. You just give me that. You just, like grab the pistol and pull it out of his holster, and you know, yeah, that's
And that's all I
he
can
no
probably
longer
do
has a
with
pistol.
that.
All right, so Mose.
Say, look, this will wear off. We're not going to hurt you. I need your communication device right now.
Okay, so yeah, diplomacy. Yeah, diplomacy. So you still got the pistol on him, or
Yeah, he's like.
okay.
2, 3.
Okay. Well, it's very difficult to tell if you got through to him. because he's wearing this like big wobbly helmet. That, like
able to see through.
This is sort of askew, like this. I mean, yeah. What else? Are you doing anything else? Just holding an action.
I'm going to assume that it's in his helmet.
The communications device.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
And he's more or less harmless, as far as we know. Essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna snatch it and put grab it, put it.
Okay, that's basically an attack. You want to melee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Moses is not very good at this. It's a 3.
Wow. Well, you have a +1.
It's got a +1. That's where it says.
What is that from? I wonder.
Oh
yeah, right.
Oh, he's not a human.
Right. He thinks he is. Yeah. Okay, so you in a just barely noticeably superhuman effort that you would only know was even remotely superhuman if you knew the dice rolls. You go up to this guy and you grab the helmet and you start like
putting it to my head.
Give me another test, another melee offense test.
6.
You are unable to pull it off of his head. You do like lift him up with it though. He's sort of like, and he drops back down and keeps from. Well, no, he falls over. Yeah. He's now like falls back. Is now like sitting on the ground.
Okay. That burns up my actions.
Yeah, and it's Sabrina.
I'm just like giggling at this.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of
okay. You're
2 actions still laughing.
I'll do a technology roll to see how I can get his helmet off.
Yes.
3.
You don't know how to do it with this particular brand anyway. Do you want to attempt anything or just kind of delay and wait?
I'll delay.
Okay.
Yeah.
His turn. He grunts and like attempts to get up off the ground, and he does, and then he goes to kick you in the shins. Oops, wrong dice.
It's actually hurt. I only have 1 defense today.
It's a 5-1.
What would happen if we put him in a box
Nice.
that fit him now but was too small for him when he was unshrunk?
What do you think would happen?
It'd break every bone in his body.
Well, it would do what you would think. Yeah, it would be very bad for him. Do you want to do that?
No. I mean, Jeremy do, but Moses is a good guy.
Yeah.
It's a low agreeableness.
So what'd you get on your defense?
6, actually.
Melee defense. You got a 6.
Yeah.
Then he goes, he kicks your shin, but you sort of just like deflect and okay. All right. So that's it's back to your turn. Unless you want to do anything to interrupt before.
God dang hatch.
Oh, and he is like screaming at the top of his high-pitched lungs. Help me! Help! I'm under attack.
Sweet God. He's gonna try to pick him up, and so just probably a test to do that.
Yeah. And he actually, what's your melee range without?
It's a +1.
Range is
2, so 2 basically. Yeah.
Oh, can I see real quick?
Yeah. The staff gives a +1.
Oh yeah. Okay, but you're at a 1 with your hands.
Oh right, yeah, 1 with hands. Yeah.
Okay, so
right.
because he's a 0, he actually can't fight back, like retaliate. So he's just rolling his defense, which is a 1-1.
Okay. So I get that on a 6.
You grab him and lift him up.
All right. And do I know? I think we had me on a translator, like a localized.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shake him and say, where can we find Slip Kajura?
Okay. Give me an intimidate test. It'd be like a arcane defense, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what we'll use for that.
So 6-1.
Okay. Yeah. He's like, look. That's who we're trying to find. Okay.
So would that take up an action?
That's an
probably,
action.
That's it,
Yeah. And it's back to Moses.
Bring him in that room.
No, would that take one action to do?
One to pick up, one to intimidate.
Yeah. Next round, we're gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm gonna walk down and open the door, so make it easy for him.
Okay. What's your movement?
5.
I mean, I actually think we're pretty safely kind of out of combat at this time. So you'll just go over here, and as you're carrying him over, he pops out of the spell at the next round. But you're holding them up. Give me a melee offense test when that happens. Don't include your staff modifiers or anything. Just
straight up.
Just raw, yeah.
So 6.
Oh yeah, nice.
No
problem. Yeah, you keep a hold on him. I mean, you're still way bigger than he is. It's just you know. Yeah, you can still do it in one hand. So, but he you get him into this room, and he, his sleeves fill up, his boots fill up again. The helmet sort of corrects itself. He sort of goes, ow! And you got him in this room now.
Yeah.
You have his gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, don't say a word.
Yeah, sure. I won't say.
No words.
I won't say anything. Technical tests?
Yeah. He's communicating right now with Butthole.
You can also do savvy.
Yeah, intuition. Yes, 651.
Okay, intuition 651. Okay, all right, and
6.
6.
1.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you think he's likely using his communicator.
I'm gonna knock him out
right now.
I'm gonna knock him out right now.
He says, "Well, I mean, you want to, knock him." Okay, go ahead.
I'm not trying to kill him.
I got you.
I got a 6.
Okay, he's 6-1.
Havard's holding him though.
Okay, so you clock him, but it's the armor though is what's really
saving him,
protecting him, and you just hit him with were you pistol whipping him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sort of he's sort of ow! Look, cut it out! Look, hey, your cover's already blown. I'm recording everything I say and you say right now, and there's a video feed that's going back to my to my team.
Great.
So look, you're already in the hot water. Don't make it worse for yourself. And don't worry, don't feel too bad. We already got you when you went afoul of that security bot up on the pass. So you guys were already effed. Another quarter.
Are we? Are we? Because it seems like well, we've killed one of those things. How are you guys doing?
One of what things?
One of the things that's running around in your compound here.
The union workers?
Nope, not the union workers.
Okay.
Did your video cameras catch that?
We've been getting interference from inside the compound.
I bet you have. Okay.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're clearly in violation of the laws here on Uzma. So we're you've destroyed MagnaFab property, and now you've assaulted a security officer who's under the employ of MagnaFab,
and who is still alive.
Havard.
Lucky for you, yes.
Havard, get us the fuck out of here.
What about our the deal? The union.
Well, if we stay here, we're going to be arrested.
Does he know what?
Says, look, I don't know how you think you're going to get out of this place, but even if you can, we've got you on feed. If you're anywhere in the network, if we even get a whiff of you in the known worlds, we're going to know where to find you, and we're going to come for you.
Yeah. Okay.
So look, maybe it's better that we just negotiate a deal right now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
He's gonna try to. Okay, I think he'll just do same rule, probably.
Well,
or are we wanting to go back?
We need to. MagnaFab is a bust.
So he's gonna maybe back to like where they started. You know, it's gonna be in his head.
Well,
like,
it's up to Havard, really.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, he can't talk about that. I think.
Where do you want to go?
So probably like where.
So this is like an unspoken communication
going
on here.
Yeah, we're like.
Even though I'm not in the scene, can I bring up something?
Yes.
Okay. He said he was getting interference from inside the compound.
That's exactly.
So how do we even know that it's actually communicating with the outside world? What happened in your faces? He could be bluffing.
Oh, he could be. He could be. No, I feel like that we can go hire mercs and get fabrication stuff anywhere. I don't need to be loyal to MagnaFab. I've got 7 million credits. I'm sure somebody will be happy to take them off my hands in exchange for services.
Give me a what do you have for?
Well, we already talked to the Grey Dogs, so we have.
Oh yeah, no,
the Grey Dogs are
be back this afternoon, right?
Well, you don't have to be there for that, but they're already heading to Wellspring to take care of the
so long as we're in Wellspring,
your problem.
So long as we're in Wellspring to pay them before.
Yeah, they hired mercs. They hired a team of mercs called the Grey Dogs to go to intimidate the Eon to leave.
Biker pirates.
Yeah. well, we're gonna find out. Yeah.
So wherever Havard takes us.
So is Havard opening a door?
Let's see. Probably following orders. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, but I don't even know that this is unspoken, right? So we need to do a.
Oh, right.
We need to do like a body language test here.
Wordplay.
Wordplay would work, and your success will lower a DV for him to savvy, make a savvy test to understand. Yeah.
You got a 5-4.
5-4. Okay. All right, give me a savvy test, Havard.
6-3.
You don't get that. That's what he's.
So what do I get anything or just?
I
probably get. I mean,
you're like. You might be thinking. You mean like agreeable on this test?
Yeah.
Might be thinking like I'm telling you to clock him.
Failed it.
You might be thinking like, oh, he wants me to kill this guy.
Yeah. So
what is your agreeableness normally?
7. So I got.
You're pretty agreeable though.
Yeah.
So he wants me to take this guy out in any case.
Knock him out. So he's gonna like headbutt him, horns and all.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. So yeah, just one die off.
Yeah.
That's 6.
Okay, you hit him. Give me a D20 roll.
D20 for low.
You don't need to do for low. You're grappling with him, and you just want to hit him.
So 6.
6. Okay. He is. Oh, sorry. Let me get that there. Thank you very much. Okay. He's head rocks back a little bit. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? You're making a big mistake." And that's. You can do it again. Okay.
Another 6.
Okay, D20 roll. Add a +2 to this.
11.
Okay, yeah, he's sort of like, no, you goes limp in your hand. You just hold up the.
Then he gives a.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna extra pain, maybe.
I'm gonna like, I meant get us out of here, but that'll work.
Do you want to try to disable his helmet or anything, or do you care about that anymore?
Yeah, let's try.
Okay.
A technology roll. 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I was gonna help.
Oh, what's your assist?
I got a 1.
Okay, you do it. You figure it out.
Nice.
I mean, are you opening a door?
Probably not. Well, I mean, not yet.
Have it ready. Have our escape route ready. If somebody comes through that door that isn't either Slip, Kajura, or whatever that other guy's name was.
Jinjoda.
If it's not Slip or Jinjoda, we need to get out of here.
Where can they not track us though?
Off-world.
Off-world.
Let's go back. Let's go back to Wellspring, meet the Grey Dogs, and then we'll hire fabricators later.
Let's see. One note. The hairless lady Eud said Wellspring might not be a good place to be.
Oh God, no! I've been there. I'll tell you straight away, it's not a good place.
No. But like worse. It'll be worse than before. Something.
No. Okay. I see. Did they say when?
They were unclear on that.
Yeah, they're very cryptic.
No.
I think we'd be okay for a while.
Give me another technical test.
1.
Wait.
Oh.
4?
You can reroll that.
2.
Okay. You can't tell. You do think that the helmet, like if you like look at the interface system, there's a bunch of static. Whatever that means.
But it could have been from the old.
Yeah, from the
bump on
horns.
there.
So.
Yeah.
I still say have it ready. Let's, you know, if we need to, we should get back to Wellspring, unless you know, if it's another one of these guys or somebody that we don't recognize, because we screwed up here.
Oh, he's gonna. He's gonna do an intuition on who seems to be the best with. The gun, using guns.
I think it'd be either of those two. Do you have a
I
firearm?
have a pistol.
You have a pistol? Okay. This is, by the way, is like an energy pistol.
Okay. Is that so? You guys both each have one die, but I guess with that.
What are you using pistol wise?
Just says pistol.
Like an old, like a.
I don't know. You're the one that wrote the code.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
No. It's just a pistol.
It's just a regular like auto pistol. Okay,
Yeah.
this is better.
She did kill him once.
This is slightly better.
That's fair.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
yeah, she.
He'll kind of hold it in like probably a way that is not even
Give me a technical test.
Like,
Just
just
point
by
it
the whole.
himself.
like
Just at the camp.
just.
Oh no, technical. Sorry.
Technical.
Technical skill.
Yeah. Technology. 5.
Okay. Looking at it, you're pretty sure that it's got like a user control interface. So like it's got security measures to not function if somebody else uses it.
Right.
Not only that, but it might set off an alarm of some kind. So, and have a tracking system in it.
Drop it.
You do not want it. It seems.
No.
Seems good. All right.
You say it's cursed.
Just.
You just
throw it away.
Okay. You throw it away, and it doesn't randomly fire off anywhere. It just goes.
That's a good start.
It wouldn't anyway because it needs the guy.
That's fair. That's. Doesn't explode.
Yeah, it clatters away in the storage room. All right, so here we are. This guy's on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Sabrina, if he starts stirring around, knock him out, and I'm gonna have her. If you could have that spell ready, that'd be great.
Is there a way to? I don't know if there's an official way to do that, really.
Put action points into the spell and then make it a 1 point.
You gotta go through the motions.
Go through the whole thing.
What's the how many more uses do you have?
Oh yeah. So I probably used one to get in, and I haven't rested since. I'm guessing.
That's right. Yeah, you used one.
So I've got one more.
Okay.
How many action points is it?
It's 2. So it's
Okay.
a full.
All right. That's fine.
So just lore-wise, he's got it in his head, but mechanically we've got to go through though.
And I'm gonna watch the door.
Okay. So you have the door open then?
No.
Door's closed?
Door's closed.
Okay. Alright, give me you fully closed?
Fully closed.
Give me technical tests.
1.
3.
Okay. You do know that based on the seal this door will create, you won't be able to hear if there's something on the other side. If it's fully closed. Often they're left open like a sliver if if you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should leave it a little bit open.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well.
And we should be more strategic with those crates. I'm gonna let's so pull that guy back, and let's put some crates in front of the door.
Okay. This guy back here.
Yeah, move him back.
Okay.
And put Sabrina with him.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, Sabrina, you're on guard duty.
And Havard and
yep, there we go.
I think Moses is good in that increment.
Okay.
You know, in the one back.
So Havard will ask, where are we meant to meet this slip?
It was right at that hatch, right?
Well, yeah, you were waiting for at least Jinjota to come back,
right?
Slip, but they didn't.
No.
They didn't know people were on you though.
Let's move some of those things.
You want to put some crates in front of the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Like so? How did it work?
Just a little cover.
Like this, fully in front, or just
whatever would give us whatever would give us a cover roll.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear like a heavy mechanical coming down the hallway.
I think I know what that is, but I don't know that Moses would.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a tap.
Oh.
Or
Well, the Dominion's not here. But
or you know something
some
something
like mercenary
like
version of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give me some alertness tests.
7.
10.
18.
Ooh. 10 and 18. You hear it just fine. You think it's mechanical, but also a little too precision to be somebody in like a mobile suit. It actually sounds like a robot. And there is, sure enough, a big old robot walks in front of the door and kind of turns around, and big glowing red eyes, kind of staring in at you. And give me like another technical test. I'm using technical a lot.
4.
5.
Yeah, you know that this is like a repair mech. This is something that would be in the facility, you know, just to handle sort of manual labor duties.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Speaking of which, actually, we're making all these tests. Any experience points we need? You need to take 1 for defeating the guy, right? That was a combat. We'll give everybody 1.
Yeah.
And you take 2, Jake.
For fighting.
Guy out. And anything else in there that would have been deserved experience?
Moses has his C tier erased.
Is he B now?
I guess he's B because he's moved past C.
Yeah.
So
That's fine. Yeah, we'll do B tier is fine, and then A tier is going to need to be like an event.
Now we can kind of compare.
Well, maybe you need to flesh out your maximums, at least a few maximums. That might be a good way to handle it too.
Oh, okay.
So before you can move on to A tier, you have to have like a number of skills at max, at max dice, and not all necessarily, but
yeah,
a build you curate, and then and have both abilities. That could work. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Did you level up or something? Or?
No.
We can just.
He's just gone past C, and the tier was erased.
I wonder if Nate forgot to erase his experience.
I'm guessing that he's B because he was C and then the C was erased.
Okay. All right.
And Sabrina is past a B on her experience.
Yeah, that's because I didn't make decisions for her character.
Oh, did you level up? Are you a B now?
Oh, so it's up to you.
So
It's up to you whether you want to be a B or
Yeah,
take
let's
a roll.
Okay, yeah. So erase your experience back to the point where, if you went past B, you can start over with that. Let's do experience rolls. Yeah. Anybody else?
Just a D20.
Give me a D20.
10.
10 is 1d6 combat skill points.
Ooh.
Yeah. Roll a D6. Nah. Well, it's something.
That's what I got.
So yeah, in the experience bars are underneath. It's kind of where like the story armor is.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Combat, you said?
Yeah, combat skill points. Okay, so the robot stops, sort of like it's like little manipulators wiggle around a little bit, and then a voice comes through its speaker. It says, and it doesn't sound robotic at all. It says, "You there, hiding in the storage unit?
Yeah.
Are you the ones that Jinjona brought?"
Savvy. I'm gonna try to savvy this cocksucker.
It's at least one quarter.
At least, if not.
I know. But what else am I gonna do? 5, 3, 1.
Okay. No, you don't. It's very hard to read. The voice is harsh.
I'm gonna say yes.
Come with me, and it turns and starts walking down the hallway.
I need to be romanced first. Come with you where?
Come meet Slip Kajura.
Alrighty. Yeah. Keep that ready.
Spell.
Well,
What's the action cost on the spell?
2. Yeah.
2. Okay, so you can do it in a full round
Yeah.
if you have to. Okay, so y'all are going with the big scary robot. It's not really that
Yep.
scary. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell I can't tell the guy laid on the floor anything. He's passed out.
Yeah.
Leave him a note.
So you all go off into the complex, and we'll just restart this hallway here. This is a new place now, you see.
You see, Rudy.
And then who wants to build a whole new map? What's the point? A group of workers are there to meet you in the hallway. One of them is holding a briefcase, and despite his appearance here, is slighter in build and has a sort of a hunched posture and sort of reticulated legs, like thin reticulated legs, and a long, like snouted face, which is of course got covered up in like a construction helmet, full face construction helmet. But the others are human for sure. There's one standing behind him,
Falling off into the void.
That doesn't appear to be armed or anything, and then 3 more that have.
Sorry, you've lost your arms.
That have like giant. Well, you're not really sure what kind of weapon they are. You can give a technical test if you want.
Sure. 1.
2. Okay, you actually with that roll know those to be rock blasters. They're commonly used in like asteroid mining, but also if you're carving out a facility, they're basically just
They're for belters.
they're just big chunky cannons that just blow apart material, and you know they're inarticulate, but they're really devastating.
Yeah, they would do you a hurt.
You have to imagine they have the settings down in a little facility like this. Otherwise, they're going to be like, killing themselves with their own weaponry. But even with the settings turned down, they're pretty deadly. So the robot keeps walking, and they part to let it pass. But the other guys have their weapons trained on you.
Hey, you slip?
Slip takes his helmet off. A bunch of like steam jets out as he kind of unhooks those little breathing apparatus that's attached to it. And he's got this sort of like elongated mammalian muppety face with long shaggy fur on the top of his head, with like kind of hanging down in braids.
Like a Dividaki?
He's a Dividaki, yeah. Dividaki, give a study no rolls of the lore test if anybody has that. Oh, you have lore.
Lore it is.
Yeah. But
3.
Natural penalty because you're new to the multiverse, but
Yeah, so 6 for.
You got a 6? 6-4 at a penalty?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get?
3.
You've seen them around. You know this to be a Dividaki.
Yeah.
They're like an alien species, for whatever that means to you. Everything's alien, but they're like deeply attuned to magic.
Yeah.
They're like natural spellcasters, and they come from a magic rich universe, and they have the ability to they have like a natural sense magic ability that they do by touch, so they can like because on the home planet they like mine magical crystals, which are found in their planet of origin.
So you're like a fleshy magical crystal to slip.
Yeah. So his eyes kind of narrow when he sees you and looks you up and down, and he says, "Joda said you had some money for me."
That depends. Do you have builders for me?
Says, "We're ready to get out of this place, and it wouldn't hurt to cover some losses. If you've got the credits, we can give you everything you need from this place."
Well, we got the credits, and security guards are real assholes.
Says, "Yeah, well,
I understand.
I have my ways of dealing with them."
They're just doing their job. I understand.
Let's see. Haver's gonna. Were you the one who made those beasts appear out of the darkness?
Yeah. I've got to imagine you're the one who took care of the one that went missing.
In a sense.
Indeed.
Those are Xeeboids. They're sort of a mythical nightmare creature from my planet's religious history.
Is it possible to learn this power, how to summon them?
Says, you want the spell? I might be able to work that into the deal.
Is Albert's going to request
if you're comfortable with that, plus your room and board is your payment, then I'm comfortable with it.
He's gonna, it's like money's not an issue for
all right. I can give you a copy. Show me that you got the credits.
Well, I'll pull out enough to have him know that I'm serious.
Okay, so you kind of just like pick up some credit chits out of the bag and kind of shuffle them back in. It's all right. We'll have to set up a transfer. Let's go talk somewhere a little more safe.
Sounds good.
And you all go off to one of the offices in the facility, which will just be this room for now. It's just like this. And Slip and his men come with you. And so you're gonna. And actually, after you go in, one of these things kind of stalks in and just kind of waits by the door.
Good puppy.
Yeah. The repair mech wanders off into the go nowhere.
Howard will ask,
It's repairing the void.
does the creature bite if it's under your command?
It's only if I want it to.
Can I pet it?
Be my guest.
He's gonna
You go over pet it. It's the skin of its dome is actually it's just like a hard chitinous shell, and it's very cool and smooth to the touch. The creature doesn't
respond.
Doesn't purr.
Doesn't purr or do anything. It just sort of like
Yeah.
If
I look at it, eyes or it's just.
The eyes are. It's tough to tell because when you look at the eyes, they're just like holes in the carapace. Like it looks almost like the holes in a bowling ball. And
could you roll it?
You probably could if you balled it up. Yeah. If you look at it, if it turns into light, you can see like a glint off of some kind of eyeball deep inside.
It's like a sensory pit.
Yeah, it's like an eye. Well, there's an eye in there. It's just like heavily armored around it, basically. Yeah, it's just sort of like, it's idle pose. Body goes down, legs go up, shoulders. I think we should probably put these things in Teledrome. I don't know why we don't.
Why not?
Maybe as well. Okay, so...
I'm going to say, you guys need work and money. We have money, and there's work to be done.
Says, we got mouths to feed, so if you're going to need help running that equipment. Now, you got to know that you're going to be making an enemy of MagnaFab by signing with us.
We already have made an enemy of MagnaFab.
Okay, well, we have transmission blockers here in the facilities.
And
so
the guard mentioned that.
So if you interacted with them here, they probably shouldn't have been able to transmit it back.
That's trusting of you to say. So that's that's good faith there.
Good faith and
because we could, metagame because we could walk sort of scot-free if they can't transmit out, right? So Slip just kind of told us basically that if we walk away from the deal, MagnaFab doesn't know that we were here.
Oh, no, he's also just saying, like, siding with them and actually offering them a job is another thing. They're like, look, we don't know where we're going. Give me a wordplay or like diplomacy test if you have it.
Sure, he does. 6/6.
Oh, nice. He says, we're definitely in dire straits right now. I don't know why, but I trust you. I think you're on the level.
Well, let's get your people and all of the equipment you need to build a settlement for around 200,000 humans.
All right, and you've got room there for us and our families?
We'll have to make it.
Okay.
We'll have to make it.
All right. So you just struck a deal, and you're going to come along. So you've got. Did we ever discuss like how many workers there were in the facility?
I don't think we did.
Okay, let's write that down. There are 59 living personnel here in the MagnaFab facilities, including Slip and Jajarda and all those guys, that you are now offering a home in Wellspring.
That's what Wellspring's designed for.
It is. Now, give me like an intuition test.
631.
Oh wow, just basic intuition. Not that you necessarily care about this, but you know that Xeebo's not going to be happy. You make him this deal underneath.
Hey, he's got customers.
Yeah.
That are going to build, that are going to build him his settlement.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
He didn't tell me how. He said get a mercenary force.
Yeah.
And get MagnaFab.
Yeah.
He's like, make a deal with a magical person and bring them back.
Some blue collar strangers who are very hardworking probably, but also did like mutiny and hold hostage their former employer.
And their leader is magically inclined.
And their leader is magically inclined. You don't know if there's like mythosapiens in there.
He's just gonna have to be okay with it.
There you go. That's kind of been Moses' MO from the beginning. So I'm not saying like you're playing out a character here, but
he knows it. He knows Xeebo.
Yeah.
Xeebo's not.
Xeebo's
like somewhere along the line, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell Slip as things are like getting ready. It's like, look, the guy that I work for is Centauri. He's a schlemiel, right? I mean, he's an asshole.
He's kind of a
bit crotchety.
Yeah.
But he can. I'm not going to say see to reason, but he can be forced to reason.
Okay, that's fine. They're like, look, we just, we'll deal with that when we get there. We don't have an immediate destination, but we're taking their brain ship, their like brain frigate, to get out of here. So,
wow.
Well, yeah, they've got the whole facility under their control.
Yeah.
So Slip.
Yeah, Moses is pretty impressed here with Slip's abilities.
Slip is, you can see him talking to his #1 guy there. He's like, so, what do you think we should do with the hostages? And the guy's like, I think they've seen too much.
None of my business.
None of your business?
Sabrina's indifferent.
Yeah, indifferent.
Yeah, this is very good.
I haven't rolled under, but I don't know.
Yeah,
how much he cares about.
There's also understanding of the situation too. Yeah.
Right, that would modify it a bit.
How under did you get?
Just 6 to 7. So.
So, Slip is sort of like mulling it over, and before you can really even voice a concern, he says, live. And he says, but you know, gag him and blindfold him. The security forces will take care of him soon. And so they start getting to. They take you to the big loading area, and yeah, we'll start taking you guys.
Yeah.
Loading up the ships. There's a big like freighter vessel.
So Moses had a +2 with the corporate sector.
Yeah,
That's gonna be.
this is what I'm talking about. Like, you know, yeah, you didn't like kill that guard, so he was alive.
Yeah.
So he will have a story to tell if he gets back to his people.
Think of
He
the
was right
story
by the
he
door.
will tell. Was assaulted by a Jotun.
But if the blocker thing is legit and that he wasn't able, he didn't get to record anything that happened.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but he did tell you that the security robot you met on the pass got visuals on you. So
You
just
know,
gotta kind of hope that
you gotta wait.
you also were seen like at the MagnaFab facilities talking to the receptionist.
Look, we would have loved to deal with MagnaFab in a much more cordial situation, but we couldn't.
Well, maybe this will be something we deal with down the road, but for now, you've made your decisions, and that's...
Yeah.
Consequences.
Yeah.
There's a job to be done. Moses will do it.
Okay, so it takes the better part of the day, but they get all the materials in, and these hounds of devoid hounds of slips seem to keep security guards from coming in.
As things are going, I am going to let Slip know about the EUD.
Okay.
I'm going to tell him, like, look.
So that doesn't mean anything to me. Who are these people?
They're cultists who think that their god is this is his land that we're building on.
EUD. That isn't.
I felt like I should tell you.
As frankly, I don't get to talk to people with the kind of lean into the arcane like yourself there, Havard. It's going to be refreshing.
Yeah.
Well,
they know some magics that they don't like sharing, but they could be persuaded.
He says, here you go, by the way, and he hands you a little scroll.
Yeah, Havard kind of looks at that almost.
It's written in God's tongue, like all basic spellcasters throughout the multiverse have to use, even if they don't know that's what they're using. So you're able to read it, but it is in like a bizarre sort of font. It's like written in an alien style. But you can read it, but you're going to have to like study it and basically buy the spell.
Is it Calibri?
It's Joker Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Webding.
This is not Times New Roman.
This is not.
So I think he'll kind of go off to a corner and like kind of hunch down and like while everyone's packing up.
Do you have what do you have for experience points?
2 combat. Actually XP. 2 experience. 4 actually.
No, I mean skill points. Sorry.
Skill points. 2 combats.
Okay. All right. I think spells will be bought with.
Probably Branch.
You think Branch?
Branch?
Branch or Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But when you can spend the experience into it, you can.
They are like Branch skills, right? I mean, they're cards.
We'll say that for now. Work in progress, right?
Oh no! What we need to figure out is how much that card would be worth,
Points.
and then spend universal points.
Universal
on
for
that
sure,
card.
but I think we should.
I think you can use Branch.
I think Branch makes sense. Yeah, Branch points. Okay, so
we're heading to Wellspring. I mean,
yeah. So are you going to take his doorway to Wellspring, or are you going to take the freighter?
I think we take the freighter.
Right along the freighter.
I think
Oh, by the way, when Slip hands you the spell, he says, this is yours now. I've already got the knowledge of it, and I hope you're grateful because I paid a pretty high price for it.
Yes.
Give me a savvy test.
All right. 5 2.
You're not sure what he meant, but you don't think he meant like monetary price. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think Haver's actually like genuinely grateful for it, like any magical knowledge. So knowledge is power.
Arcane secret. Sword of muscles.
Power's power too.
Yeah. I've got all kinds. Unfortunately, time is money. So. All right. So yeah, you're going with the freighter then.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a massive like Brenner frigate. And a couple of like passenger ships, little brig shuttles that'll fly on its frequency.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell them about the Grey Dogs.
Okay.
And like we had hired, mercenaries to keep.
Says never heard of them either.
To keep Wellspring safe from the cultists. I've instructed them to use diplomacy, but they're mercenaries, man. All they do is pay them to do a job, and how they do it is up to them.
Sure.
Like I don't want any harm to come to these cultists,
right?
But I don't know how they're going to do their job. Is all I'm saying. I just want you to know what you're kind of coming into.
Actually, he's gonna. Do you want to take the repair mix?
Hell yeah! I'm gonna take all of that shit.
All right.
Hey, look. Yeah. I mean,
free money for them, man.
They're claiming everything that isn't. So they're taking the $7 million.
If it's not bolted down, we're taking it.
Okay. All right.
Well, they can't take the full amount because you still have to pay the.
I still have to pay.
Oh, you haven't paid. Of course not.
It's $121,000
I thought you
a
did
day.
it for 40%.
You did. It was 50% up front, and then the rest.
And then.
Oh no, I mean for this.
Oh no. Yeah, we for all the MagnaFab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we with Chin Joda or whatever his name is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Slip honors the deal that you made. So 40% discount. So basically, you spend all the money, but you get more than you would have normally, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we kept enough in reserve to pay the Grey Dogs for a few days.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say because it was $121,000 a day for the Grey Dogs, and there was I don't know how many Grey Dogs there was. We
like
figured it out.
Something roughly.
There were how many Grey Dogs were there? I think there was like 21, maybe.
20 something.
Yeah. I hope I wrote that down.
I might have as well.
Well, we do have it recorded for.
But anyway, so we have Grey Dogs at $121K per day.
Yeah.
I think part of that's not per day, but I don't know. Was it transportation up front or goods or something? But
there was. We wrote down the value. It was like.
It was $4,000 per head.
Per day.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I must have written that down somewhere.
Well, we have it recorded.
We have it recorded. We'll go back and it doesn't matter.
Whatever it is,
it's all behind the scenes. We can figure out the monetary value. You have enough. You're paid the Grey Dogs for 1 day of service, and you've got enough of the materials for the to build a big chunky city, basically.
Yeah.
Big chunky settlement, anyway.
Big chunky bubbles.
Big chunky bubbles. Okay, so we're back in. Meanwhile, Star Wars white fade. Back in. Yeah. I prefer a good star fade, personally.
it's the pinwheel.
Yeah. Or like old pixelated block screensaver fade.
That's my.
Let's have like a modem sound going while it happens too. It takes like 3 minutes. Okay, back on. Oh yeah, that's right. I copied all these guys back at Pilgrim's Pardon. Oh no! It's okay.
It's not worth it.
So now we got these construction workers over here too. I figure we should probably include them in this map, considering that you've invited them to stay, which was probably a really good idea.
I think so.
Who knows? Okay, so back at Pilgrim's Pardon, and you're going to be able to summon these things ostensibly, so I'm going to keep one of those around too. Who's Bilby? You're Bilby. Okay, Bilby, Arlo, and Dolemite are still trekking their way back. Actually, yeah, they'll probably get back before you guys will get in
Yes.
in the brain frigates. Okay, so yeah,
Because if it took a day for them to load everything up, we're gonna get back in that day.
yes, you guys get back, and it's like by evening. I think we figured it out. You'd be getting back.
Yeah.
Right? You get back by sundown, and one of the first things you see as you get to the top of the wall is a beautiful sunset. Just point that out. So, you know, we're dealing with important stuff, but we can stop and smell the roses, or
Sure.
you know, admire nature and its glory.
Smell the sand.
Smell the
Goddamn
All the
observer
sand.
cult is bearing down on our little town.
So there's
Let's
a-
admire.
You can smell the cult.
So there's a beautiful sunset, and you see a massive pillar of smoke coming from somewhere in the center of the bowl.
Well,
Of course, the first thing you think is, are Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru okay?
but right after that,
But right after that, anyway, yeah. So and give me some alertness test.
13.
16.
1.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, 16.
Yeah,
You think it's somewhere like between Pilgrim's Pardon and the compound.
Okay.
That can't be good.
No. Crikey.
Right. Crikey.
We
Yeah, get into character here. Come on.
we should go have a look. Yeah. Yeah. Dolemite, look.
Oh.
It's like somebody left on the Barbie.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Well done.
So you're standing there looking out. What are you gonna do? What's your approach here?
Well, we're gonna head that way.
Okay. All right. So are you taking a circumvening route to get to the Pilgrim's Pardon? You go straight through, which will take you past the compound.
I go straight through.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer, you can see that the compound is intact, and the big pillar of smoke is beyond the compound somewhere. And it is now built into a full-fledged big stone building. And there is over the doorway, and there are 4 doorways, one at each of the cardinal directions on the wall, along the wall. There are steps going up to a door, and there's a big bronze sort of like claw-shaped brazier with just like a green flame sort of drifting up, hovering above the brazier's concavity, and that's over each door. And underneath that is like a bronze plaque that just reads E.O.D.
This is dramatic.
Yeah.
But standing in a ring around the stone building, which isn't complete yet, there's no roof on it, it's still got the tent flapping around up there, are gray dogs. Each of them just sort of standing still with their weapon down, staring off away from the compound.
Well, we don't know. I mean,
I don't know who they are.
we don't know who they are.
No, you don't.
Did we even know that he got sent
Mercenaries,
off?
impact armored mercenaries.
I think a Billy
Space
might
troopers.
intuit that.
Well, I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that there were supposed to be mercs.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Intuition wise, I done got a 5/5.
Okay. You think this is probably the security force that?
Yeah, it's 6/6.
Yeah, definitely. These are the guys that Xeebo hired
well-
via Moses.
I am gonna go up to one of the cultists, and
You don't see any cultists. You just see these guys, and again, there's like 20 of them, and they're just sort of standing around the edge,
I'm
in the
gonna
perimeter, guarding.
Just any of them.
And this is
Kind of
a
look
different
bigger.
spot than the.
Does one of them look bigger or like they're more?
Yeah, some of them. I mean, they're all different sizes and species. Some are human, some are not. Mostly human.
I'm gonna go up to the biggest one I see.
Okay, yeah. As you start to approach, he aims his rifle at you, and the rest that are within vision range of you do the same.
I've shot her once already. It doesn't do a lot.
I say, hi, you're new.
I mean,
step away.
I'm trying to get to the other side of this.
Go around.
You're the mercs then that Moses hired then, yeah?
Radio silence.
They say radio silence.
They do. Yeah.
radio silence.
Yeah, radio silence.
That's the band.
TV off.
Stoic posturing.
Are you...
Zero CCTV.
Yeah.
Did you, are you working for the Eud?
Doesn't say anything.
Huh.
Is it, so it's, this isn't the cultist camp though, like is the cult, oh, this is where the cultist camp was.
This is where the cultist camp was. They built up a building.
Oh, okay, so the camp is kind of,
yeah,
the tents are gone.
The tents are gone except for the main tent, which is like still at the top of the building, being used as like a sort of a makeshift interior / roof.
Well, that's weird.
Did
You can hear from inside like stone grinding and being moved around and grunting and people working and the chanting. Always the chanting.
I think we should
It's like Eraser.
Yeah.
we should radio back into Zentari HQ. Get some. This,
Yeah,
this might be a
No,
bit.
Enigma, not Eraser. Sorry.
Seems a bit above our pay grade.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pure moods.
I'll message Xeebo.
Yeah, we should get a hold of Xeebo.
Like, have you seen outside?
His comms are down.
Okay. Well, I'll walk the long way around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Pretty quickly as you
have a good day.
They don't say anything. Just
Bye.
whistling by. You
Hey,
see.
fuck you.
No response. You see their ship. It must be their ship. Off in the distance, in between here and the Pilgrim's Pardon, with a big column of smoke rising out of it, and bits of it sort of strewn everywhere, like there was some kind of explosion.
Huh.
But it's a really nice brain ship that's just sitting there like an attack vessel.
They seem a little calm for having their ship blown apart.
We should go check out the ship, right? We should do that. I mean, it's on the way to go see Xeebo anyway, right? So,
I'm fine with that.
I mean,
Bit of a reconnaissance.
hey, look, if they say go away or we'll kill you, we'll just go away.
Yeah.
Look, do we have a handle on? Because we were hired by people above, like Xeebo.
Yeah.
Like, did we have a way to communicate with them? Or
Xeebo has everything you need to communicate.
But-
so
and
you'll
also
have to
Dolemite.
for like
Oh, Dolemite's not in.
Dolemite-
extra
Yeah.
brainer communication. Xeebo has the materials, but it's
But otherwise, we're pretty much on our own until
You know what?
they contact
Yeah,
us.
You know what though? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's like, we're walking along. Hey, Billy, she should know. Right? I mean, this isn't her fault.
She's not paying me either. I don't know.
I'll be walking ahead.
Yeah.
No.
okay. Give me a savvy test.
But
3.
Yeah, I don't even think you know
If-
who they're talking about.
things
So that's
I don't really care.
if things go shitty here, right? We want her on our side, right? We don't want her like under Xeebo's employ.
That's a good point. I think there's a chance we can get back to. I think this might be above our heads.
It's a brain chip. One of these people has to know how to fly.
You have an idea?
I do.
No?
I do. Because I feel like...
You know how to fly.
No. I don't know how to fly a brain chip. But I'm telling you, like, Nana's not here. We're stuck here with them. Look, it's obvious to me that Moses was successful and hired the mercenaries, and here they are, working for them.
Yeah.
Somehow.
You maybe didn't negotiate a very good deal.
We gotta find a way to get the fuck out of Dodge, you know.
I
Quarter.
think you're-
That is a quarter. She's not watching now, though. Nope. She's... I was playing a character.
It's fine.
She's a good piece of mobile cover, so I'll give you that. Make a good sniper's nest. So.
Okay. So we're agreeing. We should let her know.
All right. Best that we do.
Okay.
He's decently open. Well, that's more our new ideas, I guess. But extrovert. Oh, he's usually extrovert.
Oh yeah.
So,
all right.
Okay, so you're about halfway between the ship and Pilgrim's Pride. You're coming up on the brain ship.
Yeah, we're gonna say, okay, look, Dolemite. Here's the thing. We were okay. Things are going really bad here for Xeebo, right? This isn't good. But I mean, the cultists, they're fine. They haven't done anything to us really, and we've snooped on them, and everything's been. But Xeebo is not doing well.
No, he's an idiot.
We were good. I'm glad you think so. Me too. And I'll include that in my report that you think like we do, that he's an idiot. Because we were hired by people above Xeebo to check in on how he was doing. And if things go shitty here, I want you to be able to escape with us. You know what I mean?
I just want to go to a different planet. I'm done here.
Good. Because I don't think this is going to go very well.
No, I don't either. It's clearly.
Do you know how to fly that?
I don't think so.
do you know anyone?
Sure.
Who knows what about that?
I can fly with intimidation, right?
Do they know about the? What's her name? Janet, the brainer.
Oh, Nana.
Nana. Do we know about her at all? Or
yeah, we know about her.
Yeah, she's the one who got you here.
Oh,
but we don't know when she's coming back. Like
no.
she was due back, and
she's off on combine.
We're effectively stuck. Does Xeebo know how to fly that thing? Do you know?
I don't think Xeebo knows anything.
You're probably right. Shit.
It's difficult to know what Xeebo really actually does.
I mean,
yeah. Well, it can't be. Push comes to shove, I'll give it a go.
Prospectively, one of them knows how to do it, but they're all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very talkative. So.
Yeah.
But let's check it out. See if it's still.
You get to the ship, and the ship is open, and it looks like it's been like scavenged. Their panels are moved, and wiring kind of hanging out, and it's dark inside. You can see what might be like console lights kind of glow on the inside. You don't see anybody around though.
I'll get close to it and start walking into it.
Yeah, inside. The car just creaks as your heavy rocky body makes its way.
I'll go inside too.
If it can't hold Dolemite,
it does. It totally does. It totally does. The ramp, sustains you, and you get inside, and you're fine. And it looks empty. It looks like a bunch of anything that could be picked up and taken is gone.
Let me take a look. Does it seem like the ship's still functioning?
Who can give me a technical test?
What about?
Does anyone have?
Oh, I do. What about like replicator type devices, things like
anything like that's been taken out? Yeah.
I got a 4.
Okay. You're not sure if it can be flown.
I don't know about this, guys.
It looks like there were several concussive blasts from the inside.
Looks like there were several concussive blasts from the inside.
Like somebody set off grenades.
Set off grenades.
And
Kiran caught one.
And that's what.
Yeah. I mean, but then again, don't take my word for it. I can't operate a fucking bar machine, so.
That's right.
That's true. That is proven problematic for you.
But I broke it in the first place, so I probably shouldn't fly this either.
Good point. Let's not, neither you or I, fly this.
I don't think you even have a choice. I don't think you could if you wanted to.
I've had to fly speeders before. And
does anybody operate Starship or Brainship or anything? No.
I've operated security.
Well, you could probably figure out the camera network.
I have 2 courage, so I would try it.
All right, there you go. So, okay. So what are you gonna do?
Well, let's go tell Xeebo.
Okay.
Yeah, we should see if Moses is back.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody as you get up to the Pilgrim's Pardon, though. You can see that the security robots are all in the front, and are in like power save mode.
Huh.
They're sort of like heads down in the sand, faces sticking up like eggs, and their limbs are kind of folded into themselves. And there's just a brief little
Cylon.
Yeah.
Be on alert. They say we approach carefully here.
So let's get our characters here. We got Bilby, we got Dolemite, and Arlo.
Oh.
Nope.
The littlest guy.
The littlest guy.
Which is odd because I'm the littlest guy here.
Okay.
And
Between you two.
Okay. So.
Oh, I might weigh more than you do.
depends. At 220.
Yeah, I'm like 240.
Okay, so you guys are here. The doors are open. I mean, well, they're kind of always open.
I did that.
Yeah, you did. And what do you want to do? The lights inside are flickering.
Well,
I'm gonna go in
I'll
and
go
open the
in.
hatch.
Yeah.
Okay. You go in.
You say, I'll cover the door.
Are you gonna wait outside?
He'll I think he'll
Stand in the
wait at
doorway and
the doorway.
yeah,
and
sure.
peer in with his energy rifle.
Rifle out. You going in too?
Yeah.
Okay. You get inside and the lights are flickering for some reason. It looks like there was some damage to some of the track lighting up above. The jukebot is damaged, but playing something, and it sort of like sounds like an old cassette tape that's worn out, it's slow. And across the bar, the bartender robot is laying, like the full like torso chassis of it is kind of laying on the bar. There's a big string of wires hanging down with its head kind of like pendulum swinging. And you see Xeebo, you can see the top of his head over the bar top, and he's there like grabbing drinks and mixing them into something, and like humming to himself as he does so.
Is the girl from
It's definitely the girl from Ipanema, and that is what's playing on the jukebot right now.
Xeebo? You alright?
Oh, hey, how's it going? Waves to you. Just mixing myself a little drinky winky. Grabs a couple
Did
bottles.
you see what's outside?
No.
Things are
Let's
not
go
going
look.
well.
I'm sure it'll be fine. He's kind of.
I pick him up.
You go over and pick him up.
Yeah.
He doesn't fight you. You sort of. Oh, what are you doing? Come on, put me down. I'm trying to have a drink here. Come join me.
No,
I'm sure we
I
can.
take him outside and I point him in the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, can you fly that?
Says so you take him outside and you point at the ship and say, "Can you fly that?" Basically.
Yeah.
Says that piece of crap. Why would I want to bother when I've got a? Never mind.
Huh. Sad.
Anyway, and just as you guys are talking to him, yeah, you can give me a savvy though.
Yeah, you betcha. 5-1.
Seems like bizarrely docile and easygoing.
Not his.
Have the cultists come to visit you?
The cultists? He says, "Are you talking about the Eud?"
Yeah.
You know, everything's fine. I'm not really worried about them anymore. And as you're talking, a gigantic freighter ship appears just near the Omnisphere, just over the Omnisphere, and a couple of shuttles right next to it, and klaxons start ringing out, and it starts like flashing its landing lights, and it looks like it's settling down in the desert in front of the Pilgrim Spartan.
Oh. That must be Moses with the...
Right on time with our building supplies.
With the
Excellent,
MagnaFab.
excellent. He rubs his hands together. That Moses, you can count on him.
Yep. Yep.
I think Billy's gonna say, I better get to that the comms machine in Xeebo's. I'm gonna
Yeah, like
he's lost his crocker.
Arlo's expression is basically like, yeah, like.
I think this bears a report to the Zentari High Command.
Yeah, let's go do that. Or go do that. I'll be here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna greet the ship.
You're gonna greet the ship. So the ship lands. Unloading ramp comes down from the big cargo bay area, and a bunch of robots and construction workers and everybody come pouring out, and with them is Havard standing, a good few feet over everybody, and Moses and Sabrina.
As soon as I see Moses, I say, "Your plan didn't work."
Yeah.
I guess you're Moses.
Oh yeah. What do you mean? Didn't work?
Did you hire the old mercenaries?
The Grey Dogs, yes.
Well,
Yeah, I
they're
hired them.
working for the Eud now.
Oh.
And I think Xeebo is too, and the robots.
Xeebo has left. As soon as you let him go, he just walked back into the...
Make more
Well, okay. Moses is gonna. Here's the thing.
Also, I think this is the cultist planet.
Well, I hate it here anyway.
Same.
I have 7 million of Xeebo's credits.
You don't.
No. But I've paid
You have
these
7
people.
million worth of stuff.
Right, I've paid these people to do a job.
Yeah.
And you don't own the Grey Dogs anything
It
now.
doesn't have to be here.
Where to?
Give me like lore tests.
Do I know Xeebo? Do I know
lore or streetwise?
Do I have any other connections with the Centauri Combine?
Well, they're your main and I don't know.
No, Xeebo is your superior. I mean,
yeah,
he's your contact. Without you have the right information to contact them if you get to a extra renter communicator, but.
Yeah,
but Xeebo is a pretty iron hold on that somewhere.
But I would assume that the brain chip has some capabilities in this regard.
You would assume so. Maybe not.
I'm gonna,
These are pretty functional ships. The ones that are here anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say like
shuttles and.
I'm gonna say to Slick, like, look, man, something doesn't smell right. The reports I'm getting from my number 2 were saying that my employer is sort of off the deep end, and the mercenaries we hired have been conscripted by the cultists. Something's off.
You're bringing Slip into this. Okay, so Slip is here. Okay, says
like I don't want to put your people at risk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look, man, I don't mean to talk your home down here, but this place looks like a real shithole.
I told you.
It does have an omnisphere. That's
something.
That usually means something.
I know, and I think that's what the Combine felt as well. But something doesn't smell right.
Says the Combine. So you're here because of the Combine.
Yeah, I told you my boss was a Centauri.
Well, they're just dumping you off into a nowhere place. You know that, right?
Well,
they don't care about human life.
I figured, but I also figured, the money spent. So, it's a job.
But lining up another home, is that something that you?
Okay.
We are now in BSG.
Xeebo, yeah. Xeebo,
for Earth that was
has leverage on me.
Yeah.
And so I work for him whether I want to or not because he has, he's tied to my family.
All right. So these people that you're building this place for, I take it they're refugees in the Combine. Then.
Right.
Yeah. So you're probably going to want to maintain relations with the Combine if you want to ever see those people alive again.
Right, but here's the thing. I feel like Xeebo has lost his grip on what's going on based on the reports of my second here. I need a minute to go investigate for myself to see if this is true. And if it's true, then I'll await orders from Combine, I suppose.
he looks around and he says, look, this place has oxygen. That's a plus. You've been living here for a little while and you're not dead yet, so that's a good thing. It doesn't look like it has a lot of natural resources unless maybe beyond those cliffs.
There's nothing beyond the cliffs.
Okay.
So Xeebo said.
But you have enough building supplies and raw materials to house, feed, and take care of a whole lot of people for a while. Certainly long enough to build some infrastructure that would some farming units, things like that. This place isn't the best, but it can be certainly be made habitable with what you have.
Yeah, I think so too. My concern is what's gone on here with the Grey Dogs. If what my second is saying is true, there's something more at work here that I don't know, and I don't want to expose your people or the people who would be coming here to.
Okay, all right. Well, look, we're here. If you want to make this place a home, we're definitely on board. Obviously, there's some complications.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to. I feel like this place does have potential. You know, like you said, it's hospitable. I'm not dead yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me go see how the land lies, and I'll be right back.
This is all right. Keep me informed. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go off and bring Dolemite and everybody with me to go talk to Xeebo.
Okay. So you go inside. Who are you bringing?
Everybody.
Everybody. All right. Everybody goes inside.
On the way, I tell you about what we found in the north, and that it has the same symbols.
Yeah. This is
I think this is their home planet.
This might be above my pay grade. I need to call in. But first I need to talk to Xeebo. I owe him that much. I mean,
Xeebo is standing on a crate that he's pulled over to the Proteon machine, and he's up there just
feeding the serpent.
feeding the serpent, the little tiny green men. He never ever plays that thing, by the way. And he would like make fun of people for
Hey, Xeebo.
Yo. Gives you a shooting gun.
How you doing?
I'm high score.
Really?
Doing great. Yeah.
Can I make a call?
A call? Yeah, that's real expensive, Mose. I'm not supposed to really use the communicator unless it's an emergency. What's up?
Well, it's I feel like it might be an emergency.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Well, I hired mercenaries, right?
This is those guys out there.
Yeah, well, they're not doing much of anything. They're kind of working for the cultists.
Yeah, it seems like they found God or whatever. Which that's cool. Good for them. That was a lot of money, but I'm glad that I could help them kind of find their inner peace.
The head engineer of the people that he's a Dividaki.
Magic users. Don't tell the Combine.
You have no issue then with me being here. No.
Hey, I'm easy come, easy go. You know me. It's the Xeebo way.
You see what I'm talking about now.
I do not think he's telling the truth. He's not easy.
Not usually. No. Okay, cool.
So a lot of people out there, huh? What's that all about?
Well, those are the people who come to build the facility.
I thought there were robots building the facility. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I figured, they'd be customers. And we ran into a bit of a complication at MagnaFab. It had been taken over.
I'm sure you took care of whatever it was.
Okay, good talk.
Yeah.
Hey,
send all those folks in here. I bet they're thirsty. More the merrier.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk out and go tell Slip that Xeebo has lost his fucking mind, and maybe we should reevaluate our situation.
Okay. So yeah, Slip is just like, what do you mean lost his mind? Like what?
I mean, it's like somebody else has gone in there and scrambled his gray matter, and he's not the same guy.
So he's
which is fine.
So he's more amenable to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's maybe better this way, I think.
Well then, maybe we take advantage of a situation that's been handed to us then.
All right. I mean, for the time being, we have. Yeah, I mean, we have. You know, that is the goal, is to make this place habitable, and boy. Okay. Does your ship have the ability to contact the Combine?
No, we don't have extra brainer columns.
Shit. So I feel like this is something they would want to know. If this, even though they're just pushing us off to the side and don't really care, you know,
yeah.
Their point man has sort of lost his mind. So maybe they would want to know that.
Well, okay, I don't know your situation. He's going to make a test here. But I know that the Combine is going to want to unload those humans as quickly as possible.
Sure.
So, I mean, as long as you get everything in order here the way it was supposed to be.
How about this? We get everything in order here. And then wherever it is you go next, you take me and the rest of the crew and my family with you.
If we find another location, then we have the ability to transfer a lot of people.
I mean,
here's the thing. Once they plop you here, the Zentari Combine is going to wash its hands of all of you. They're not gonna. They don't care about this rock.
No.
Not unless there's something of value here, well, which they apparently don't think that there is. Otherwise, they wouldn't be unloading refugees.
This is what we should do. We should build it, and the people, will come.
Right, because if you build it,
they will come.
Right.
I saw that in an old Earth movie.
It's not that old. It's like it's like as old as it is now, basically.
But why don't we do this? We build it. The people come. The Combine wash their hands of it. We leave.
Okay. Sure.
I mean,
am I here for all of this, or is it
yeah.
just a one-on-one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It's like we all Moses is like.
You have an omnisphere. That means there's potential. The Zentari, they don't like to mess with the omnispheres much, except to use them as a sort of a beacon finding system to find new worlds that are worth something. They're not interested in brainer travel that doesn't, that isn't useful for tons of people at once, invasion forces and such.
We've retained the services of a Dorman, but we haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, Dorman can be busy.
Oh yeah.
Does Arlo want to tell Moses about his dream?
No.
Dolemite will prompt Arlo. If not, Dolemite will tell Moses on her own.
Yeah. No. Arlo.
You want to talk to yourself?
Arlo doesn't want to.
Talk about it?
He doesn't want to relive that. Not really. It's that scared him weird. It was because it wasn't normal fear. It was bizarre.
It was an eldritch fear.
Yeah.
Well, I'll explain that to Moses as well as to Slip.
Okay.
Yeah.
That we travel to the north. There are raised structures in the cardinal directions.
Well,
they have the same.
Like buried essentially, but
they have the same symbols that the occultists have on the stones that they're bringing, and Arlo and Bilby had the same disturbing dream.
Well,
about drowning.
That's concerning. But I don't know what that means.
Do any of you have
but
any?
To me, it's clear that it is their planet.
Lore tests? Does anybody have lore that they want to throw down on this? I don't think Sabrina's like a.
She's got a 6 no die.
6 no die.
Yeah.
Okay.
A 5-4 for.
Moses got a 5, and he does have a die.
5, and he does have a die.
Yeah.
5, 4.
Doesn't mean anything to any of you.
No. Like.
I'd be curious, even I guess, do we know meta-wise even, or like what the Zentari gain by throwing the refugees down? Is it just to maintain this beacon bit for travel, basically?
It's really just to get rid of the refugees. They're just looking at a low-cost way of unloading people without looking like monsters and shooting them off into space.
So they don't quite want to like execute them.
No,
they're not that. They're not like.
They're not that.
Evil or,
It's PR.
Yeah,
it is a PR thing.
Yeah, it makes them look. It makes them look good to the rest of the.
They have one use.
So they care about.
I think there are some Zentari in the upper echelons who would just space all of you if that's if that were easier, but that's not.
But
it's going to cause some conflict.
Yeah.
But I think that if like
they have a huge human population that's been integrated into the Combine at this point.
Okay.
So
I think that if we follow through with the plan, and speaking as Moses.
Yeah.
And carry out the Zentari's wishes, they'll forget about us and we can go.
They're not my people, but you
Slip.
don't care about your, the 200,000 or so.
No, we can all go.
All of us.
Yeah.
Slip says we'd be if we are gonna take off and leave this place, using all that infrastructure, building material. It's like kind of a waste.
I agree.
Yeah, no, we should take it with us.
But I just don't see a way around the Combine. This is what the Combine had sent Xeebo to do.
Well, look, I'm telling you, if you build it, you can make a sustainable little place here, and the Combine aren't going to give a crap. You're gonna once you're out of their hands, they shovel you guys in or walk you one by one through the through the Omnisphere. You don't exist anymore as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, I agree. But didn't you see what the what happened with the with the Grey Dogs? I mean,
I didn't see what happened. Did you see what happened?
Let's I had first-hand reports. Let's go have a look for ourselves and decide whether we want to stay here or not.
All right.
So yeah. We'll take Slip and whoever he
Slip
wants.
says, look, you're gonna who do you have working as like your civic planner and all this? Okay, look, I'd like to offer my services. I'd like to offer my services. I could help you put a place together here if this is what you want to do.
Well, let's go survey then.
All right. So you guys are going to talk to the Eud?
I'll go with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is going?
I'm not going.
You're not going.
Arlo does not want to go.
Arlo doesn't want to go. Bilby.
Bilby probably not.
Oh, Havard probably would.
Havard. I don't think has any fear.
But maybe Bilby and Arlo were going down below.
Oh, Billy might have been going to try to contact the.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're going down below, and you're met with. So you guys are on your way to talk to the Eud. You go down below, and your standard blockers in place. You don't have your little alien hand for the alien handprint device to get into the rest of the building.
You might go back up, go to Xeebo then, Bilby. We'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say, hey, Big Z.
Yo.
Could you want to call somebody? You want to help me get into your room there?
Ooh, sorry, that's a big negatory there, friend. I can't let you in there.
Do you want to go in there? Maybe
you want me to go make a call?
Yeah, maybe you go make a call.
Give me a wordplay test.
He doesn't have that, so
No,
6. All right.
Says I could do that for you. Who do you want me to call?
It's
It's spendy. These things use a lot of power, and I'm not supposed to use it more than it's fine.
It's probably
for you anything.
You know me,
old Bilby.
Is he going to be honest? I think maybe intuition as to whether if he should just straight up say because of how.
Sure.
431.
What's
he wants to contact the Zentari.
Like his superiors. Yeah.
He'll just say, "Oh, I wanted to talk to your boss."
Oh, the bosses.
All right.
Party poopers, man. Okay, all right. I'll what do you want me to tell them?
Tell them.
Well, Arlo's
here. Yeah.
Arlo say, explain to them how things are going here.
Things are going pretty good, right?
You
Tell
know,
them things are going good.
I think so. But I also think that you've spent a lot of money to acquire these resources.
Yeah.
They might want a status report.
Sure. We got resources. That's great.
Yeah. It's called, and
I'll tell them just start sending people over, right? No, we got to build some stuff first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so. But give them a timeline.
Yeah. What do you think? A week? Start sending people in a week.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go do it.
Okay.
And he goes downstairs.
Billy's gonna stealth after him.
Okay. Oh, Sabrina's down there. Mm-hmm. Okay. She sees Bilby kind of walking over to the wall and go to the door to his
puts up his
Xeebo does. Yeah. And puts his hand up and it door seal opens and he starts walking into the inner regions.
Could I run into the room as well?
You could try. Do you want to run so he sees you, or stealth?
Stealth.
Yeah, Billy's gonna be trying to shadow him the whole time.
Okay.
Stealth,
Okay. Give me stealth.
Arlo's gonna. Are you stealthing in?
Yeah, he's gonna, and he'll motion you to join him if you can. So.
I'm gonna try to turn on. I'm gonna try to turn on loud music or do something.
Okay.
That's sort of gonna help them.
Okay. All right. Okay. So go ahead and give me a technical test.
2.
Ooh, that's really not great. Okay, you're gonna get a +1
All right.
to your stealth test for this.
It's something.
It's by your right foot, Jay.
11.
You just get a new one if you need to. 11? 11 stealth? What'd you get?
Let's see, 13 plus 15.
15. Okay. Get Xeebo's stats here. There it is. Oh! Okay, he got an 11, but did you add the +1?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
Oh,
Okay,
16
okay.
with the +1.
Okay, he turns back and he says, whoa, to you. Mm-hmm. And as he's turning, you sort of edge around him. And he doesn't seem to notice you. He says, sorry, Sabrina, can't let you back here. You're going to have to go back upstairs.
She just glares at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna intervene.
You're upstairs.
Oh, I was playing loud music. Yeah.
Do you listen to him and leave, or?
I kind of want to knock him out.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Stealth athletics.
Nobody's gonna be like.
Athletics.
I want to pistol whip him.
You want a pistol with him?
Yeah.
Give me a. So you're trying to give a don't. Okay, give me a wordplay test. A silent wordplay. Give me an intuition.
Okay, that's a 5.
Okay, give me an intuition test.
Intuition?
Or
Billy's
savvy if
feeling
you have
that
it.
they need
I don't
him.
have savvy.
Okay, intuition.
Just to,
5, no die.
Yeah, you're like Bilby's like no, just go.
So you understand him, but
Takes
Okay.
my hand off
He's
the
like-
gun.
Thanks, you're the best. He kind of
She
waits.
just kind of slowly flips him off.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you. And he goes up to his hand, the door closes behind you.
I like Quaalude Xeebo.
Uh,
Xeebo is okay.
and he's starting to turn around. You're sneaking off, though, right? Give me another stealth test.
so 17.
Woo!
Oh, dang. All right. Yeah, he turns around and you're not there. If this were a movie, we would see the scene of you, looming over behind him, and he turns around and you're gone.
Hands up to the ceiling.
Yeah, and you're off in the
Forbidden Zone.
You're off in what you pretty quickly assess is a giant spaceship, a huge flying saucer that is submerged in the desert, made to look like a building, and you're in the control room in the center at this point. And he kind of just walks by, and sort of duck behind the doorway as he does. And
All right. I think he'll just kind of keep shadowing him.
Okay.
Keep shadowing
Yeah.
Xeebo.
Yeah, he goes off to a little command center and starts setting up the equipment to make a call.
Yeah.
Operating the consoles and doing his thing. Meanwhile, Moses leading the way there. You get to the Eud and to their temple, and the Grey Dogs that are standing guard raise their rifles at you and tell you not to go any further.
Whatever they offered you, I'll pay more.
They don't say anything, but one of the doors opens, and Eldruna comes out with a couple of followers. Give me an intuition test.
Sure.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, just you.
2, 2, 1.
Okay. The follower looks familiar, but maybe I met this person somewhere before.
Yeah.
But they walk out, and Eldruna says, "Oh, Havard, you've returned."
Yes.
Says I should thank you all for sending us these new faithful. They've found their way to us.
Well, that's good. It's great. So things are going well here for you guys.
Yes, we are finding ourselves accustomed to this place.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I don't have any real leverage here, but what I do have is a lot of people potentially coming here. I would like to use this place as sort of a halfway house for a moment. Does this make sense? Because here's the thing. All these people are human refugees from the Zentari Combine. Now, you and I both...
I'll stop you there. What you do outside of our temple walls is not our concern. Until it is.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I want to get our people out of your temple walls before your God shows up.
If you come here to live and thrive as a community, that's fine. We won't stop you. As long as you leave us to our own,
well, that's fine.
Keep the sanctity of our holy place.
But no problem. So we can build a settlement here, and we can live side by side, and everything's going to be cool.
We won't stop you.
I think Havard will go up and kind of try to whisper to her, like, when you said be away from this place, when would be a good time to be away from this place? Does she say?
We've already spoken on the matter, and what you do from now on is of your own accord, and we won't interfere with you, and you won't interfere with us, and everything will be fine.
No, I don't want to interfere with you, but I also don't want any of my people to be hurt.
Yes. Yes, the multiverse is a very dangerous place.
Yeah, what's the timeline on your god's arrival?
Oh, who can say with these things?
Well, you, I hope.
Could be a day, it could be an aeon.
It's helpful.
Narrows it down a bit.
Says only Vizek knows.
Could you ask him?
No.
Could I ask him?
Oh no.
Could I ask?
So it's
I do want to thank you once more for sending these new souls to lighting their way to a new faith, and I wish you luck in your endeavors.
Yeah.
Can I sense vibrations or kind of what's going on inside the
Yeah,
temple?
definitely. I mean, we don't even need to make a test. You can sense that there's just big stone blocks being moved around and stacked. There's like construction
like underneath what we see, not on top.
No, they're like building up the walls and building up interior rooms and things. They're like building this into a proper building.
How big is it?
It's like the size of like a pretty big church, like a cathedral.
That's really quick in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Slip what he thinks.
Slip says, look, I mean, I don't know what these people are all about, but it seems like they don't they don't want to have anything to do with you, and vice versa. So
Yeah, I mean,
you know, it looks like you paid for mercenary support that isn't gonna pan out. But
yeah, here's a. Okay, Eldruna, thank you for your time.
Yeah, she's already walking back inside.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to her before she goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I want what Xeebo has. How do I get
Says-
some of that? He seems really nice now.
She turns back. She says, "Trust me when I tell you that you don't.
Oh, well, what is it?
Try to invade my temple, and you'll find out."
But what if I want to join?
We're sorry, but your kind is not welcome here.
That's racist as hell.
It is.
Yeah.
And she walks back inside.
I just keep staring.
Yeah, she can't really tell. No eyes.
She feels it.
She does feel
She
it.
feels that
She does feel
intuition.
I'm gonna Slip. I feel like what happened to the mercenaries is going to happen to everybody who comes here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd have to know more about these guys.
You're you know.
Maybe we should do some reconnaissance.
I think so. I mean, you've got all the leverage now. I've got no more money, and I've got no more access to more money. So,
are we all? Was Slip there? Did he?
Yeah,
come in?
he came out.
Okay.
I wanted to show Slip, and I wanted to see myself.
No.
Says, "Oh, look. First things first. You're going to want to know more about who these people are. We'll have to go to somebody who knows about these kind of things."
Yeah, great, good. Finally, fuck.
Can I Google it on my digital assistant? The
I think you guys have probably already tried that by this point.
did,
Yeah. Nothing came up. Right?
But
Although
did you try it off world?
nothing came up. I mean, I think in your like,
Eldruna Moreau was mentioned.
yeah, and the fact that she joined this religious like order.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot about the order is known though publicly.
There has to be rumors or tabloid stuff about her, though.
You would think, yeah.
Some sort of paparazzi.
And there's all kinds of like her being photographed with the EU all over the place. But as for what the EU do or what they're all about, that just doesn't exist. It's all speculation. You know.
Let's find out.
And Havard didn't get anything beyond a surface level of that. I'm guessing really while working with them
No. They never let you in on
pretty
anything.
shut tight.
Moses doesn't know that Bilby has kind of told, Barbitua Xeebo to go ahead and get a hold of the Combine and say to bring people here in a week.
Right.
So Moses doesn't know that this timeline now is
kind of being accelerated.
Right.
Yeah. So, and he does, by the way. Zooming back to Bilby, you watch as he brings up a holo display of like 3 Zentari elders from the ruling council. It's Eddie's shield.
It's a shield that Addie made for her.
I love it.
So awesome. He tells them, "Hey, everything's here's hunky dory. Just send those peperinos on through and."
See, but the
Zentari kind of like look at each other and like look at him like.
See, Arlo wanted
wanted
Xeebo to go ahead and call them because like he would represent himself like this.
It appears that we misjudged you, Commander Xeebo. You, if things are going as well as you say, then we'll start sending the refugees over, and as soon as we can, be rid of them entirely.
Do I recognize any of them?
Give me an intuition test or academics, either one. A basic memory.
Ooh, 666.
Ooh, dang. Ooh. Yeah.
You're part of the EU now.
You do actually, yeah. You one of the guys you have you've seen like higher ups we've been dealing with in like he visited the refugee camps at one point.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know, either on another intuition or if I can milk that more. Right? I mean, can I intuit that?
Can you get a soda?
Absolutely.
Would they want to like would they even really care about this EU thing? Is this something they'd want to respond to even, like, or would they just be
once that it's not their problem anymore, they won't care.
They'll probably
at all. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's we're feeding lambs to the slaughter.
But what?
Well, slaughter. They're not. You don't think that they're gonna kill you, like the Zentari?
No,
the EU, yeah.
The EU are gonna turn these humans into.
But the main job was to make sure Xeebo didn't fuck up or screw up.
Right. Looks like it worked. So he signs off and it says, you know, we'll contact your doorman and start shuttling people through, you know, within a week. Have some infrastructure ready. We'll see how things go from there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So did Dolemite get the lay of the land of what happened with MagnaFab and what you brought?
Yeah. Well, Moses will give Dolemite a full, you know, accounting of the shit show that happened there.
Then she'll say, "What about putting a repair drone into the other brain chip? Will it know how to fix it?"
Well, that's a good thought.
Slip will tell you. Yeah, they probably will know how to do that.
Well, let's.
I mean, are those mercs not going to want their ship back?
Are they going to leave the temple?
It seems that they've been converted, so.
That is really creepy.
That right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want your people nor the people who are coming to be subjected to this sort of brainwashing.
Well, look, even if they're all wizards in there or whatever, we can deal with that somehow. Okay. We just need to know what their deal is.
Well, let's find out what their deal is.
Yeah, I gotta tell you too. I sensed a lot of magic around there.
Yeah.
I can just feel it through the soles of my feet.
Magical abilities, I think, will come in handy. More so dealing with these types.
I'm a novice at best when it comes to spell casting. You know, our people are sort of, you know, taught in the equivalent of grammar school how to use basic spell components, but I'm not going to be any match for these guys if it comes down to it.
I'll tell you that magic traditionally spooks humans.
Sure, but you know, we Dividaki aren't so averse, and you know, I mean, I know a few people.
Let's find out what these people are up to before we build anything big and waste the resources.
Are all the Grey Doves human?
No, there's a number of them that are other species.
Okay, and they're still affected. But they're all like a
Why would-
variety.
They're all biological, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I mean, meaty.
Yes.
Yes.
They're fleshy.
They're fleshy.
Yeah.
I can't help with the magic part, but I've got some connections. Maybe we can talk to some broadcasting companies about what happened with that lady.
Oh,
You know-
yeah, you know,
Bringing the media here isn't a bad idea.
you have Teledrome contacts,
Yeah.
or like sway to some extent. Yeah.
You know what? That's great because it's good PR. I'm speaking as Moses. That's good PR for the Centauri. That will give the paparazzi something to look at with Moreau, and it also will keep, you know, hopefully things fairly peaceful until we can figure out what the fuck is going on. It seems.
Okay.
Maybe
So there's plans to be had here.
Yeah.
So you got to determine using your Telegram contacts and how you're going to do that to kind of bring essentially transdimensional paparazzi down on the EU because Aldrina's there.
Yeah. Worst case, we try to get some information about
Right.
how she left and how she got here.
Yeah, and you know, and from your estimation, it could give them something else that they have to deal with that isn't like
Right.
directly from you.
And why don't Slip and I go figure out from his people, you know, what the Ute are about, while you know, try to get a hold of Teledrome contacts. And
Havard will mention me. I would like to help find some magical chiefs with you. What's a good word? What do you know? We're just a powerful
like sorcerers.
Powerful
Yeah,
sorcerer.
Yeah, sure.
I Sadly, I'm still new on this journey. So.
Well, you can, if you can drop a world door, we can, we can get some places.
Maybe Arlo and Bilby should go with me. If
Arlo
they're
wants to
interested.
get the hell out of here. That's like great, perfect.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know how Bilby feels, but
About stay. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, is he still?
You're still in the UFO.
Yeah, and he probably would know that he didn't want to show himself to the Centauri leader. Like it'd probably be too much of a violation that he's in there.
Oh, Billy? No,
Yeah.
you stayed out. You stayed out. Of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like,
You're still riding off that stealth test, and they didn't see you. So. Yeah. So, are you you're staying down there, or like just kind of keeping an eye on Billy, or are you gonna make your way back out somehow? I actually don't know if you can.
Oh, he just gets. So, what is Xeebo doing now?
Xeebo, after he takes care of that call, let's see, does he even? Yeah, he just starts making his way back to the pardon.
And there doesn't seem to be anything Bilby can interact with that seems
it's all Zentari tech in here.
Probably pretty hard coded. I think intuition. I think he doesn't want to get trapped down there. So
You gonna try to sneak through?
probably sneak back behind them. Yeah.
Okay, give me a stealth test.
Alright.
I think it's a 12.
Ooh, so it's a. It's an 11.
Okay, so as Xeebo's like opening up the panel, he turns and Billy, what are you doing here?
Xeebo, just
You are not supposed to be in here.
you
He
got
sort of
me.
like brushes his he's wearing like a sort of leather bomber jacket kind of thing. He brushes past, and you can see like a disintegration pistol at his belt. He says, "Well, let's get you back out of here." And he puts his hand on the door, opens up, and let's go.
Wrong line, dumbass.
right behind you.
Okay,
I
yeah,
just got a little lost.
You got a high score to beat.
yeah. He goes back up, and yeah.
So I think Billy's maybe he's willful. I don't know. He wants to he's probably pretty shaken by the dream stuff and the
Yeah.
really wants to get off planet. I don't know. He's got a 6-2 on his bravery though.
Well, if he joins the conversation, there's plans now. Does any of this change once Bilby shows up? Not Bilby, Xeebo.
Yeah, we don't want Xeebo to
Move the discussion outside at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's talk about a couple of different things. One, going on a mission being sent to find out more about the Eud, and a mission to the Teledrome to make contacts there.
While you guys go outside, Arlo will be like, Dolemite, I'm with you, and he's gonna go try to keep Xeebo engaged in
Xeebo is just kind of minding his own. He's playing Protean.
Yeah, no, Arlo will go.
He's got a mixed drink in each hand, kind of Neil Hamburger style. And,
Hey, Arlo will say, hey, can I get next?
Oh, sure, yeah. It's not 2 players, so.
Yeah, I know. But
Is it?
That is.
Let's see. No, it's not.
No.
That is
somebody can run the buttons. Somebody can run the
quite the score, Xeebo.
Says, I've really been practicing the last couple of days. I never realized how awesome this thing is. Okay, so you guys go out and let's talk like plans. What are you guys planning to do?
What is Sabrina? Which way does she want to go? Magic
I just
medium?
have a question. Was there 2 doors that we couldn't get into down beneath?
I think there was one. There used to be 2, but they
changed one of them into a room.
into the quarters that you guys were in.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got 2 things. We got arcane research. Oh, sorry. What was your question though?
That was just my question.
Oh, okay. Arcane research and Teledrome. Let's say paparazzi.
Arlo's going paparazzi.
Arlo wants to go do paparazzi. Are you heading that up, I imagine? Okay, so Dolemite, all right, at the head, and Arlo wants to go along. Okay. Arcane research.
Well,
Havard, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Havard, Slip, and Moses.
What is above us?
Bowling alley?
We don't usually hear stuff.
No, I haven't been able to figure out where this is out there. I think we're under the walkway by the big doors.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
Like, I think the big doors are like here.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Havar, you're heading up that. Who's going along on that mission?
Well, Slip.
Okay,
Moses,
Slip is going with Havar.
Yeah.
Moses is going with Havar as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with Dolemite and Arlo.
Go with Dolemite and Arlo. All right. Okay.
Is anyone staying behind? Or
The robots.
The
The robots.
Just the robots.
Well, I mean, we also got Bilby, right? Is Bilby going on a mission? He said he wants to get off world, right? But
I think no matter what, he seems a bit out of his element. He's more like an outdoorsman. So,
does he have any interest in continuing to explore this planet?
let's see.
As I recall, he wasn't terribly shaken by this.
Oh, he
right?
wasn't? Okay.
But he's a pretty willful guy.
Was
Yeah.
Bilby? I thought you were shaken by it.
Arlo was.
Bilby was okay.
So maybe he'll keep an eye. Like he'll say, "Well, we'll do an arcane defense test, right, to see how."
Yeah. Go for it.
With the new information, the Grey Dogs being
Yeah. Here, I'll roll
indoctrinated.
for you.
4-2.
Okay, and you got your willful, so you
Willful.
can reroll one of those.
Ooh,
Oh,
all right.
6-4. You're not freaked out at all.
Yeah,
It's 6-1.
I'll keep an eye on these here oldies.
New people that are
That's
that are here.
good because we need somebody who still has his senses, right? Because Xeebo is.
Oh yeah, don't try to go into the building or you'll end up like Xeebo.
Well, he seems happy, but at what cost, right?
Keep him happy.
Yeah, I'll be. This is my best element, being in the wilderness, desert snow. Much as I hate to stay with these bald freaks.
It's very tolerant.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
They do. Wait, why?
Because they don't like me and my kind.
Oh, that's true. They're xenophobic. They're not xenophobic, though.
They're not xenophobic. Well, maybe they are xenophobic.
Maybe they
They
are.
have all sorts of aliens, just not my kind.
They do. They have a bunch of aliens.
Bunch of fleshies.
Yeah, it's a mixture of aliens, chimera, Moravians. They're like animal people. They've been bred genetically.
Noon.
There's no noon, just humans. Those guys.
Yeah, I know the foremost expert on the subject.
All right,
All
so
their followers are made of food.
yeah, okay. Well, you guys got a plan in place then. Meanwhile, over in
Oh, also, before the groups part ways, I'll talk to Moses about each one of us trying to find an alternate planet.
I think that's a good thought.
I really should have saved what we did there because I have to import those models back in. That's fine. Do that later. Okay, so we're back in Dominion City. Ovrim is on the lam with Kiran, who you are playing, Jay.
No,
I am.
Oh, you were playing. Yes. Okay.
I have Fermin.
Oh, yeah, Fermin is here.
These branch skills is insane.
Yeah, I know. It's a stark contrast. Okay. So, the two of you are making your way through the city. Is there any plan as to where you want to go or what you want to do? Have we talked about that?
No, I don't. I mean,
You
I
have no idea. You know that you're supposed to get to Nexus City if you care about helping this guy
Yeah.
smuggle this
I
ficus
only-
out of the.
Yeah,
Out of the
I only knew my therapist. She might be dead. Do you know how to get off world?
I have no clue.
We're great at this.
Yeah, I mean, getting off world is a process that you would have to go through Dominion. You know, you have to. They would normally like get you to a shuttle and send you on where you're supposed to go.
Oh, the Dominion officers were not on our side.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. The thugs that you guys had seen, who are now wearing the same basic like armor structure, but with a scythe spray painted onto it, which is like from the whatever virus has infected all the computers in the city.
And I got you one of their phones, which is different than our phones.
Oh,
or
that's
one
right.
of their tech devices.
You did, yeah, it is. It's different, and it's not
locked or
bugged.
Yeah.
A meta tool.
What were you doing, Fermin?
Fermin went to Kiran's house.
Okay, right. So, let's see here.
I'm assuming it's by my therapist's office.
It's
house.
not far, yeah. I'm gonna roll a percentile chance here to see if you guys actually... Okay, give me alertness tests.
Sure.
All of you.
Got a 13.
14.
An 8.
8. Okay. You are moving from cover to cover, same as you guys. You're going past some barrel fires, and you see the dwarf stumpy legs moving as fast as they can, trying to get to cover as well. But that you recognize that as Ovrim, the dwarf that you brought in for questioning the other day.
Hey, you two, come here.
And what did you get for your alertness?
13.
And what did you get?
8.
And you got
14.
14. Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, you see the cop that you talked to the other day approaching you. I don't know if you're alarmed by this, considering that the last police you saw were trying to kill you.
I mean, apparently I can't die, so I'm less nervous than what I would be normally.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Look, I'm freaked out for a different reason.
Things have gone south here.
Very.
We've got to get out of here. We have to move quick before they change my security clearance.
How do we get off world?
I can help with this. Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna
give me another alertness test, you guys.
9.
12.
7.
Oh, 9, 12, 7. Okay. Just checking. All right, so
nothing special's happening.
So what are you planning to do exactly?
Well, I am going to smuggle them off planet.
How are you planning on doing that?
By requesting
you're gonna go to a safe zone and try to
transfer. Yeah, I mean using.
So you're in the heart of Z Block when all the shit went down. So you're kind of trapped in a war zone at the moment.
Yeah, but we have to get out of the war zone and.
So do you want to get out of Z Block and get to a place that has Dominion control or should have Dominion control,
or to what he thinks would have Dominion control?
Okay. Yeah.
Because obviously, the professor is no longer in charge.
So you have this plant in your possession now, and give me an arcane offense test. Actually, a green magic arcane.
Green magic, so just a d6.
Do you have what's your arcane offense?
It is just 1.
1 die.
Yeah.
And what's your
2. Sorry.
Oh, 2 dice. And what's your green arcana?
It's
arcane offense. I'm sorry.
Arcane offense. Yeah, it's +3 for green.
Okay,
2 dice
so
+3.
Two dice is +3.
Yeah.
Okay. Arcane offense is 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was just
cool.
reading manual.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
6.
Yeah. You can sense a special sort of life in the plant. It's very different from other plant matter that you've communed with in the past. Trees you've hugged and such. But on top of that, there appears to be an enchantment on it. There's magic in what you're holding.
Okay. Can I do a lore test?
Yeah.
6.
You don't know what it is, but you think that there is some kind of the plant is some kind of magical entity.
Okay.
Fermin knows what the Dominar is, and
yeah. Well, does he?
He is a biologist.
I don't know if he does know what the Dominar is. Do you both tell him about the interaction you had with Rooster?
I wasn't there for all of it. I was dead for part of it.
Oh, it's true. You were dead for part of it.
Don't really
That's right. So this guy entrusted you with a piece of the Dominar and said, keep it safe. Although the city.
He never said that it was a piece of the Dominar. He said this is the future of the Dominion.
No, he did.
Did he?
Yeah,
Or I rolled the lore or something, but we figured.
When pressed, they had the time for conversation.
Oh,
he
yeah.
told you guys, and he did say it's the future of the Dominion. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if we trust this guy. He seemed like a Dominion cop, and then they all turned and.
Give me a savvy test, both of you. I mean, I think that's probably the best way to.
Savvy would be what?
Intuition, and if you have the savvy skill, add a help from that. But I don't think you do. Yeah. You don't trust him.
I have a 6-4.
You think he might be sincere? You don't.
I don't know anything anymore. Like literally.
But you think he's likely leading you into a
But
trap
he
if you.
didn't shoot us.
Yeah, I mean, he did help us.
Look, do you want to get off the planet or don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we gotta go.
Alright.
Okay, so you're gonna go for what you hope is a safe zone.
Yeah. I'm gonna use streetwise.
Yeah, give me a
Streetwise.
streetwise test. Yeah. That's actually a really important test to be made.
6-3.
6-3. You only has a 6-3-1. Do you have any kind of reroll? Did anybody here have streetwise Z-block?
Nope.
Or streetwise at all?
I have
No, I don't think that Kiran's going to.
Yeah.
Okay, you get lost.
Tactics.
I mean, you in all the chaos and everything.
Shit's all blown up.
Yeah, and give me another alertness test. Yeah.
12.
8.
11, 12, and 8. Who got the 12? You. You think you guys are being shadowed, and you guys are cool with going with him? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know that we have another option at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
I'll say, hey, fuck, I think there's someone behind us.
You spot a short, sort of podgy, hooded individual, sort of like ducking and weaving behind cover, kind of goes behind the edge of a building.
Okay.
You see him just
all of our
barely silhouetted
enemies.
against the smoke and fire.
This is how we need to play this, okay? You guys are gonna be my prisoners, right? And I'm taking you to, wherever it is that they're putting all of the mythos. I don't know.
But
Right?
you're not dressed like them.
Well,
I'm
you're
wearing.
dressed like the Dominion.
Yeah.
He's a science officer, Dominion science officer, basically.
So let's play it like that, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
like, I'm gonna have them, like walk in front of me with my little.
and
stun.
you're gonna keep going, or are you gonna like go make yourself known to this person?
No,
I mean,
we're
they've already seen that we weren't like that before, if they're following us. But
right. But
also, our enemies so far have just shot at us right away and not
Yeah.
tried to hide.
this way I've got my my weapon ready.
Yeah.
You hear some kind of bird call from behind you, and like a can getting kicked over somewhere else nearby.
Yeah, what's up, little bird? I don't have the time for clandestine shit.
You don't get a response. You want to wait around, or
I want to walk to where I think we can get our Z block.
okay? So you take a corner, and there's a sharp turn you can take into an alleyway that might get you at least out of this open area. And you quickly turn, and you see several Dominion officers strung up from a crossbar with chains like hung, just dangling there.
Well, this
Big
isn't
puddles of
good.
blood on the concrete below.
This is not good for us. This is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if my security clearance is any clearance at all.
Probably not now.
Is there any-
From a big bank of smoke, you see several silhouetted figures backlit by intense lighting from beyond, walking toward you.
Mhm.
Are they regular human size? And shit?
Yeah, and they're not moving like Dominion officers. They're sort of just like casually walking toward you. There's 3 of them.
I'm gonna do an intuition
Yeah.
test.
Okay.
5-2.
I think that's probably smart.
Okay. 5-2.
3-2.
Mm-hmm.
You get danger sense going off,
Your little
Yeah, yeah.
Kelpian.
Right, Kelpian. That's okay.
The
so
plant is shaking a little.
yeah, yeah. So from emerging from the smoke, unless you're planning on running or anything, you see 3 like burly-looking, lots of facial hair, look like Midgardians, like Midgardian refugees, with like makeshift melee weapons and guns coming through the smoke at you. One of them's got like a big battle axe thing, like he's like scrap-built battle axe that he's got kind of resting over his shoulders. He's kind of walking out pretty confidently. A big bushy beard, shaven hair with like the kind of forward bangs, and yeah, they've got the Viking tattoos all over them.
Oh, sure.
And one of them points out and he kind of smiles at you guys and says, "Hey, Squeak, is this him?" And the hooded guy appears from behind you guys. He goes, yep, that's him. That's him. I saw it. He's one of us. They blew him away with a grenade, and he came right back.
So
to me.
Yeah.
And you guys did all this then?
Says, we did, and what are you going to do about it?
Nothing. Is there a way to get out of here?
Says, what's going to stop us from doing it to you?
Nothing.
He's helped me so far.
I mean, if you if you're so inclined, then get on with it. But if not, then I'd be happy to get the hell out of Z Block.
You points at you. Says, you travel with a dwarf. Are you one of us?
You tell me.
Yeah, and you're speaking in Old Norse. He says, all right, you're coming with us.
Where are we going?
We're going to speak with somebody very important.
He's coming with us.
This is going to decide what we do to you. Oh yes, he's not going anywhere.
Fine with me.
I guess.
I'm not worried.
I'm not gonna fight these guys.
No, okay. So you guys walk. They got like shotguns on you, and one of them kind of spits at the ground as you walk by. Dwarf.
I flip them off.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they lead you back through a quieter part of the demilitarized zone here to a scratch built wall that's been made out of like busted hover cars, and there's a whole bunch of Viking warriors, refugee guys who are holed up back here, and one of them comes forward and he's got a big, like, sort of braided mustache. He looks very just like red in the face, shaven head, eye patch, big scar going down the middle of his skull that kind of creeps into his face, and says, "You're the one they call Kiran?"
Yes.
It's not a proper Viking name.
What should
Or
it
even
be?
say Midgardian name. Well, you tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah, he points to the short guy in the hood, and he says, "The boy said that you were blown apart with a grenade. Came back to life.
Yes, I remember both of those things.
What makes you do something like that?" I see. You're in our charge now. Your friends live or die based on what we learned from the Vala.
Does that mean anything to me?
No. Although, give me a intuition test.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give a lore.
Yeah. Lore you won't be able to do, but
6
Well, a street.
it does mean something to you.
Streetwise.
Something means
just-
something to me finally.
It's just like an assumed. Oh yes, someone who has wisdom. Yeah. That's what you automatically just sort of feel when you're told you're going to go speak to the Vala.
Streetwise, Dominion City, Z Block. I've been around here a little while.
Yeah. What'd you get?
5-5.
5-5, and you have lore.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, go ahead.
6.
You have a reduced DV because of factors. All of you know, except for you. You don't really know factually, but you have this feeling that this is a person that you'd want to talk to. The Dabala is like sort of a priestess seer, you know, sort of a sorceress actually, that's kind of revered and respected in Norse culture, and like a wise woman.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a gang that you're dealing with, though.
Yeah.
You're realizing pretty quickly that this is the house of the Allfather.
He has a +1 with the street gangs.
Oh, you do?
Fermin does.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Do you want to try a diplomacy test?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Oh. Too high effort.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. And you get that +1 to your modifier.
It's a 4.
It's a 4, including the
The +1. Yeah.
Sadly, none of these guys really know you, so it doesn't help you much here. But maybe that reputation will come out in another conversation.
Yeah.
But right now they're just one of the blue meanies, so you're gonna.
Yep.
You're not in the best company at the moment. These guys are known for their violence. Like that you know. These guys are pretty severe.
I'm gonna talk to whoever's next to me.
Okay.
Hey, look. Did you guys tell me about the plan?
It's probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, hey, look. What the dwarf is carrying is what I would assume is left of the Dominar. Okay. Just putting that out there.
So have you seen? Are you hiding the plant, or are you?
It's in my backpack.
Okay, I don't know if you have seen it necessarily.
They told me about it.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Yeah, no, that's fine.
So, just then you know.
Okay, all right, okay. Well,
They're
very
like,
good.
sure, dude.
So you're being taken to see the Bala, and we'll probably just cut off there for now. I don't want to get too deep into Nate's story arc before we.
No, I have so many branch skills to roll for.
No.
I'm mostly excited about the +1 to romance.
Oh, that's right. That's
What
right.
is that?
Yeah. That exists. That is a thing.
It's a thing
Yeah.
we can do.
Yeah.
exciting.
And
One of these Viking fellas better watch out.
yes.
He's gonna steal their heart.
Yep.
You don't know how right you are. So we'll cut off there for now. Anything experience-wise that we need to reallocate? I always forget to do experience on the spot. But Bilby.
What do we do with Bilby?
Yeah, why don't you both take a point for infiltrating Xeebo's flying saucer, and Bilby take an extra one because you got in and witnessed everything happen and kind of orchestrated that actually.
Moses did some stuff. He
I think for diplomacy.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
definitely
big
take a point for the diplomacy. Yeah, for
deal.
in fact that was a really big deal. Take 2 points for that. That was that moves a massive story.
He's due for a roll.
Do you want to do it now or wait for Nate to?
Hell no! I'm gonna do it
Okay,
now.
all right. Well, give it a roll.
I mean, I love Nate, but I get to,
It's
do
good we're still
experience.
tracking experience for him.
Yeah. 15.
Okay. Oh, it's a hero card.
Woo!
Yeah. All right.
Ah, no.
Are there any more outlaw hero cards? I think there's one left.
Yep.
Oh, 2, 1. There it is. That's yours.
Heroic effort.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
Very
nice.
nice.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, cool. And everybody take a D6 experience.
Would Dolemite get any for the telodrome?
Yeah.
I think so.
idea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a point for
And/or
that.
fixing the brain chip.
Take a point for that. Take 2 points for that. As a matter of fact,
Okay.
brain chip and the telodrome was a really good idea.
6.
I hit B again.
Nice. You want to roll?
Hit B.
Yeah.
7.
7 is 1d6 trunk skill points.
I hit B as well, so should I level up?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
all that entails.
Yeah, go for it.
What did we want to do for multi-classing again? Is it?
It's fine. You can change your class, right? And then I think you do that in place of going up a tier, right?
Okay, so if you reach B and it's like, oh, okay, I want to just.
So you could go to A.
Yeah.
Now. Are you B?
Just to C. Yeah.
Oh, you're C still.
Upgraded.
Yeah, you could say I'm going to change my class now. And,
Right.
And change to different.
And then you can get the.
You don't want to. Do you want to do that?
I feel like down the line he might want to get some combat.
You might want to go B first.
But probably B for that'd be down the line. I
Yeah,
think for now
yeah,
he's more mage oriented, but it seems very weak. Like it seems like he should have an extra die to me down the line.
In melee and stuff.
Just as for a Jotun.
Do you want you want to go to B tier? B tier will up your capacity.
What do I get for this?
Oh, yeah.
So now you don't get anything immediately, but from now on, you have to get to the B to level up. But you can spend your experience points above your starting values. So
And your story armor goes from a 3 to a 4.
oh, it does. Your story armor automatically goes from 3 to 4.
Yeah.
That's kind of worth it right there. So for example, I'll just show you where. Okay, so what are you? You're a gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So right now, these are your maximums that you can have in any of these dice.
Okay.
But if you go to B, the maximums go up, so you can spend the experience of your crew into buying new dice. You can buy a second trick. So right now you have one trick, but you can buy a second one. Yeah.
And I spend experience on that?
Yeah, you spend skill points.
Skill points.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a roll for Bill B. So he reached C.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. 15.
Okay, 15 is a hero card. He's.
Oh, so I don't know where his cards. Oh, maybe those are his.
Oh yeah, is he an outlaw? He is an outlaw, isn't he?
He's outlaw.
We're out of outlaw, but
I think so.
you can take a warrior card. That's fine.
Yeah. It's fitting.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, cool. Okay, anything else character-wise?
I don't think so.
I think we covered all that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this has been session 4, and we'll pick up next week where we, hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll probably start off with the Dominion City storyline. So we're going to leave that at a point where we want to pick it back up. But you all have missions plotted out for your various characters, and that's pretty good because a lot of you are like each have a character in that, and we could probably even make it so you bring somebody else if you wanted to.
Sure.
So if somebody doesn't have a character,
Well, I mean,
we have a bunch of like faceless.
Slip offers.
Yeah,
ability.
if somebody wants to run Slip as an NPC, that's
Or
definitely-
not just Slip, but like one of Slip's.
Yeah, so some people, sure.
people.
So we'll mock up some NPCs that'll cover those roles, and yeah, I think that's it. So all right, see you later, everybody.
Bye.
I'm kind of curious where this guy comes into play.